have to tell you about something crazy that happened to me last night with my daughter. And I don't know if you've ever been told this before, Roxanne, but it was a shocker, and my daughter hurt my feelings last night.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The daughters are good at that. I feel like daughters keep hurting feelings even as we get older. We hurt our mom's feelings at times. Now I don't because I have kids, but I probably did up until the time I had children.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible.
I got yelled and screamed at. She said, "I hate you."
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happened. So little backstory. So next week they're doing, end of school year is like right around the corner. So a lot of schools are doing their testing and stuff like that. So next week, Aubrey, she's in second grade. She has to do all of her like reading tests and stuff. So her teacher sent home specific things for her to read. Okay. We've been doing it here and there, but normally Aubrey picks whatever book that she wants to. Okay. Yeah. But what happens when you do that? It's a book you've read a million times, and it's because it's easy, right? Okay. So, and that's okay with me because honestly, I feel like it helps build self-confidence, and I'm very easygoing with all that stuff, but also we need to build up on our reading levels. Anyway, so I pulled out these stories that her teacher gave to her, and I was like, hey, pick one. There's 8. They're all different. Like one's about a cat, one's about a pig, one's about this. Like you pick an animal, we'll go from there. She starts flipping out on me. I don't want to do that. I want to pick my own book. And I'm like, okay, we don't need to get upset about a book.
You can put your face in here.
Hi.
We just walked in. We're talking about so funny. We just have this little guest who popped in.
Well, hello, love.
Right now.
How was your birthday party? Was it a good birthday party?
I never had a birthday party.
She just went her shopping spree.
Oh, that's right. My bad. What did you get for what did you get? Didn't she play that Clue game? I thought that's what it was.
Oh, we did that too.
That's what I meant. How was that?
Send you that. I'm going to send you all the clues I did, and we'll talk about that next week. It was crazy.
I got like a crisscross ring. I got a new. It's like fuzzy. Yeah. It's a new like wallet, but then it has a handle on it. And then I got a Build-A-Bear with a carrier and an outfit and a stand and a sound.
And her Stanley is all zhuzhed up. Like the Stanley has so much decor on it. It's crazy.
Oh, that is.
Do you want me to show you?
Okay, go grab it.
Get it. I want to see it. I'm all about Stanleys.
And I told you this morning we're going to school, and I'm like, all right, let's make our summer bucket list stuff. I said, what do you want to do for the summer? And she said, go to the beach with Meredith and her kids.
Yeah. Well, we're 100% doing that.
Okay.
We'll go to like a resort.
Have you ever seen a Stanley like that?
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. There's a handle on it. It's bejeweled. It has bracelets.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
I put all my bracelets here, and I have one here, and then I have a handle. I have 2 pom-poms.
Is that funny?
And E with a butterfly and like a dingly thing right
here. Your Stanley has better jewelry than I do.
And then I have a little pearl.
Okay.
This. Oh, and one more thing. I have 3 of these little flowers.
Okay, we gotta get back to business. Thanks
your charms.
Okay.
Dude, that's cool.
She said that to me before, by the way. She's been Yes. Is that where you're going with this?
Yes. And so Aubrey wanted to read her own freaking book again for the millionth time. And I put my foot down. I'm like, no, you have testing. Anyway, she starts ramping up emotions. It's getting hotter. And I'm like, I'm not going to argue with you about this because I'm just going to leave. We don't need to end the evening like this. And then finally she's like, of course, I don't know. She said something slick to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, Aubrey, I'm leaving. And then she said something really rude. And I was like, trying my best. So I said, good night, Aubrey. Don't get out of your room. And I slammed the door because I was really freaking mad. And I was like, oh, so I'm walking down the hallway right here, back over to my master. And then all of a sudden, and I'm like, I cannot believe this is really happening. It finally happened to me for the first time. She did that. And I'm like, all right, maybe it's a badge of honor. I don't know, but we're here.
No, it's heartbreaking at first, but then just hear it a couple more times and
you'll be fine.
And I think like when I've told people before that my daughter said that to me before, the daughter you just met.
Yeah.
I mean, you know her, but I'm saying the audience just met,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like that's a terrible thing. And where have I gone wrong as a mom that I have a child who's talked to me like that before?
Yeah.
And the ultimate thing is different. Like I would have never, I don't think I ever said that to my mom. I certainly felt it, but that's not how I, express myself.
Yes.
And I think that parents nowadays, this one included, we allow our kids to be more expressive with their emotions. And she's not good at controlling her emotions
Neither is my daughter at all.
Yeah.
And I don't expect her to be perfect, but I've never yelled that out loud. I definitely thought it. Oh, I thought like nasty things when my mom and I were arguing, or she said something to me and I said something back to her because, mom-daughter relationships. But yeah, she screamed it. And then
I'm sorry I had to go through that.
That's okay. Listen, if it is a badge of honor, and it's definitely going to happen again, apparently. I think it is. And so I was like, I'm not chasing her. So I'm taking off my makeup. I lay down, do my nightly routine. And she comes over to my bed and she's very quiet. She's by my feet. She's like looking at me like this. And I'm like, can I help you with something? And she's like, not saying anything. And then I pick up my phone. She goes, Mommy, I'm sorry that I said that to you. I should have never done that. I'm like, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I was like, that hurt my feelings, but we'll just get some rest and we'll start a new day tomorrow. And like, literally that's it. Now, I don't know if other parents would have been like, put a whooping on them.
Right.
Because that's what my mom would have done. And that's probably why I never said anything.
Okay. But that's the weird thing. And do you ever watch Dr. Amen? I don't know how to say his name, AHMAN on IG. And he's like, when you have a child who is very, what's the word? The nice way of putting it. Strong-willed. Thank you. It escaped me.
So we're not going to say bitch.
Right. When you have a strong-willed child, which we know yours is,
right,
and mine definitely is as well, the way you have to handle them is with kindness and firmness. Kindness and firmness. And so that's all I'm ever saying in my house. I'm saying it to me. I'm saying it to Doug. I'm like, kindness and firmness. Boundaries, but nice. Boundaries with a smile.
Yeah. But like,
I'm sorry
let them. It's totally, I'm okay. It was just the first time. So my feelings were hurt. I'm totally okay now. I'm over it. It was just a thing last night. And so here we are. I'm alive. She's happy. Apparently her teacher texted me today and she was like, yeah, Aubrey's being a little bit difficult. Like she's not listening. I go, oh, you should see what happened last night. So that makes sense. I was like,
yes.
I think the hormones or something's like building up, kicking in. She's trying to like press people's boundaries. But anyway, that happened last night and I wanted to share that with you.
Yes. And I think too, Meredith, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you got it off your chest. And I'm not here to say like, I'm sure there are moms who be like, my child would never talk like that to me. We know we weren't like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I have one that has done that.
It does.
And I do think this year, it's not an excuse, but just talking about the emotions this time of year, kids are over it.
Yeah.
Parents are over it. I've been noticing when I drive to school instead of walk, I'll see the line is getting longer and longer and later. Parents are just like, everybody's tired. Everybody's tired.
Yeah.
And you know what this month is, right? You know what they call this now?
Exhaustion May.
Maycember.
Oh, okay.
It's
a very long year.
Chaos.
Yeah.
It's all the chaos and the gifts, all the teachers' appreciation gifts, all the parties.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Of December, but without the Christmas lights and without Christmas. It's Maycember. It's all the stress of the holiday season in 1 month as well.
Yeah. And then the planning for summer vacation and then summer camp and then graduation. Are you doing a party? Are you not doing a party?
Yes.
Well, do you feel guilty for not planning a party? Well, it's only pre-K. Why am I planning a party for a pre-K?
Yes.
That's what the conversation is in my house. Are we inviting grandparents or not inviting grandparents? Well, it's not like it's like the 5th grade or high school. Why are we inviting grandparents? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Exactly.
So anyway. So tomorrow so we're going to a wedding. So if you're wondering why I'm so tan right now, because I know you were wondering that.
Yes. That's a good looking, but it looks really good. That is good tan.
It's a spray tan. I don't want to do it myself. And it's really because, and I know a lot of my girlfriends, they do it themselves and they have like the mitt or they swear don't use the mitt and it's fine. I like standing in my little machine and like doing this and then I shower 3 hours later and then I have a tan. So that works for me.
Yeah.
But, So the girls are gonna be flower girls. Anthony's one of the groomsmen, and I was just informed that I would now be walking down the aisle with the girls, and I'm like, okay, so now I'm in the wedding in a little bit,
Yeah,
which is
it.
great. Yeah.
If you walk down the aisle with music playing, you are in it.
Yes. So now I'm like, okay, now I really need to make sure like my face is beat and I have good glam makeup on, which I'm getting it professionally done tomorrow. But okay, so I had a question for you, and this came to me in the shower this morning. So on both their sides of it's my brother-in-law, and he has 8 groomsmen, and his soon-to-be wife has 8 bridesmaids, right? I wonder, and this is just something I thought of. I wonder how many people had large groups like that, and fast forward to where they are in life now, how many of them are they still connected and have a friendship? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, are you still close? If I don't know if you had like any bridesmaids or anything like that before, and are you still close with any of them?
Yes. Okay, so I had my first wedding, and let me go through my bridesmaids. There's one of them I don't get together with regularly, but she's one of my favorite people ever. And like we keep up like we all do on Facebook, like her stuff, like her posts. Yeah. And I just don't get to see her that often. And she's local, and I'm ashamed of it, but it's just life has gotten busy and we aren't in the same loop all the time. But my love for her hasn't changed. But as far as everybody who was in my wedding, still a significant part of my life.
That's good. How many bridesmaids and stuff did you guys do? Did you have 8?
God, I should know this. I can't remember if it was 5 or 6.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, I don't know why, but this morning I was like, I wonder if you chose 8, there's gonna be one that falls off, or one that
there's gotta be.
pisses you off or something like that. And then 10 years from now, you're not gonna be friends with. So anyway, in my head, I'm like, I have a feeling that maybe, I hope it doesn't, but for most people, not this wedding specifically, because I don't know them like that, meaning the bridesmaids, but I'm sure that it's a thing, like bridesmaids or friendships over time. You think you're really close at that moment, but then you get married and you have kids, and then like something happens, and then you're just not friends anymore.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So and it depends upon what age you get married. It's funny. That's a really great question, because I got married in my early 20s.
Yeah.
But all those people are still, it was 6 people as I'm doing the math now, it was 6. Yeah. There's 3 family members. One of the family members, I'm as close to her now as I was then, which we aren't super close just because of proximity, but I love her to pieces and she's family. And then the other 3, and I'm close to all 3
of them. So maybe the question is, if you had a really large bridal party, like a really, really large one, maybe like 5 is normal. I had 4. So 5, let's say, like, I feel like you can keep up with everybody. Say you have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. What happened? What ended that kind of situation? So anyway, that just popped in my head this morning, because I thought that was funny.
Yeah. So you're close to your 4.
Yeah, I mean, yes, yeah. So we keep up with each other, I would say, on social media and stuff like that. 2 of them I'm more close with. I talk to them on a weekly basis, text and then phone calls and stuff like that. So but there's no huge fallout where I don't keep up with them now. Nothing like that. Right. There's been bumps and this and that over the years, but nothing to kind of that would end or dissolve the relationship for forever at this moment. So, but there's time. There's still time to like screw things up. So, we'll see what happens.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So another question for you. Oh, I've got to tell you something. Do you have time for something salacious? You wanted to show me something. You want to show it to me?
First of all, you said salacious. So I don't know if I want to show you. I want to hear that.
Okay. This is friendship related.
Okay.
You and I talk about our husbands sometimes, and all women talk about their husbands and how great they are, but we have our ups and downs, right? Just in terms of raising children. Talk to one couple out there who doesn't have challenges, or like, this is a stressful time when you're raising small humans. It's stressful. All right. Well, I'm just going to say that I'm going to say lots of prayers to God tonight, and baby Jesus as well, that I have a husband and I'm not single, because I have a girlfriend. She's in her early 40s, and she just recently entered the dating world. She's actually, been single away from her husband for a year, but now she's ready to get back and date. Mm-hmm. Meredith, do you know what's out there?
Oh my God. I hear stories all the time and I go, oh my God, this is not good.
That she was telling me was jaw-dropping. The text messages and the screenshots that she was sending me, I was like, and she's very innocent.
Yeah.
Because she was with her, she didn't date much in high school, and then she met her college sweetheart and fell in love with her college sweetheart.
Exposed to a lot right now.
And so this is her one boyfriend turned husband, got divorced in her late 30s. She's in her early 40s. And she is now on Bumble. I helped her make a dating profile. So she's on Bumble. I've never even been on Bumble, but I, gave her some input on what I thought of her. She's wonderful, has a lot to offer. But I'm telling you, these guys, there's this one who asked for her number. They started texting and he was a normal guy. She's sending me these screenshots and they're texting about, okay, what did you have for lunch today? What do you do for a living? What are you this? And then and then it's like, oh, what are your favorite qualities? And the guy goes, my most important qualities, what people love about me is I'm honest and loyal. Red flag. If you have to say that, you're trying too hard. That just goes with the territory. Really, like,
what is that about?
Meredith, my biggest quality is I'm honest and loyal. Well, what is it? Am I dishonest and disloyal? Is that the kind of person that you
right?
Who categorizes themselves as that? Nobody.
Yeah.
So then within the next frame, he's saying how turned on he is by her, and just
send me a picture of yourself. Yeah.
Listen, it led to, and she was very coy and, oh my goodness gracious. Like she wasn't really saying anything to encourage him, nor was she saying anything to discourage him. But he went down this road and I'm just going to describe it as romantic and very sexual content.
Yeah.
Never met her. No,
she wasn't in the mood.
Still online.
You got to kind of work up to it. You can't just go ahead and guys are so quick to just get to that level. It's just amazing to me. And then just to see who's going to tap in on that. And if the girl's in the mood. Well,
what is the point?
Because some girls will be okay with it. Some girls are just be like, oh, well, I'm in the mood or I'm bored. Here you go. And here's a picture and they'll play along. But women that want like a real relationship, they're like, this is too quick. It's inappropriate. Like, where did this conversation lead to so quickly?
Is that someone's kink? Like the weird thing was it was really romantic, but it was also really dirty. The text messages were. Is that a kink?
Was he good at it? Was he good at describing?
I mean, I could see it for what it was. So I was this is nutty. This is
it could definitely be a kink. Yes.
Either that or a mental disorder. Like what would possess you? And then he just disappeared and he ghosted. My friend is very innocent. She's very innocent and she's ghosted after I think he was done. I'm talking one day. This is a one-day conversation. You see,
after he was done chatting with her, you mean, or done? Oh.
She's like, well, that's weird. Did you disappear? Do you think his wife walked in? Do you think I was like, no, I think he probably could have a wife and could have a girlfriend, but I think more importantly, he was done. And I'm just like,
oh my God, that's
like, where'd you go?
So gross.
Okay, it's disgusting. What the heck is wrong with people? Like, just go.
Yeah,
I understand you go watch something on your phone. You know what I'm talking. Like,
but the interaction, yes, that's a kink. The interaction, the enticing. And then, there are guys out there that like all that. Of course,
this is why it's so disturbing. It's disturbing because I guess you think to yourself as the guy, well, he's telling all these nice, romantic, positive things. Oh, I love your pictures. You're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it is so disturbing to mess with someone's emotions like that.
Yes,
like,
I agree. I don't like that. Meddling into, just trying to get involved in my life and emotionally. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're just using you. Or there's dudes that'll just love bomb. So there's the love bomb aspects for like a month or two, maybe stretch it to 3, and then they ghost after that. So just tell your friend, thank God it wasn't that. But I'm just laughing because I can totally see some douchebag doing this. I can 100% see that situation. Guys are weird. Not all guys, Some guys are. Yeah. It's just, I can definitely see that being like a cat and mouse kind of game. And that's how he got his rocks off. Okay. All right. And she's never going to hear from him again.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. Yeah. No. And nor does she want to, nor should she want to. But isn't that just crazy? So anyhow, the dating pool, from what she's telling me and showing me, is terrifying. Yeah. But it's also very, like I said, that's a good lesson for you. It's a good you see all those red flags. Now you know what to avoid. Why? Oh my gosh. And I feel bad because a lot guys and girls on both sides complain, oh, it's a terrible, terrible dating pool. It's a So how come the good ones aren't matching up with each other? I guess they are. I guess there are some good ones.
So my girlfriend who's single, and so I find she'd never done online dating. And like, it was maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I was like, girl, let's make a profile, kind of like you, right?
Yes.
And I'm telling you, after about 3 months of trying to online date, she told me from her experience, the people, not all, but most of the guys that are online dating aren't the husband material. They're specifically are looking for like a quick hit. There's something off mentally with them. They're like kind of like the leftovers sometimes, in a sense. I'm sure there's good guys on there that are husband material, but with what was happening with her, like she was not getting, or they don't want to take it. Okay, well, I don't want a serious relationship, but it was just games all the time.
Right.
So she got off, and then she off on socials, and then she was like, I'm just trying to meet a guy naturally, and she did. Yeah. And now she's been dating this one dude for about a year now, but it just happened naturally through friends. And honestly, I would try online dating a little bit, but then I would get real tired of it, and then I would do the in-person thing as well.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Are you a part of this Facebook group called Are We Dating the Same Guy?
I've seen that. And guess why I saw it for the first time? Because one of my girlfriend's sons, he's so handsome. I mean, it's weird to talk about a friend's son, but he's like 18 years old.
He's good looking. You're fine.
He's a good looking kid. And in our little friend group, one of our friends sent it to her. Look who popped up on our on this Facebook group. Yes, I've heard of it. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. I made sure to get added all. You should definitely do this just because it's good for your algorithm and your feed and for topics and stuff like that. But you'll see the guy being posted, and then there's like, oh my God, I dated him like 2 years ago or a year ago, and he treated me like an angel. I just wasn't ready for what he wanted, blah, blah, blah. So there's really good stories. But then there's the other side where the girls will be sleuths, and then other women will come forward like, I'm dating this guy too. He told me that we were exclusive. And so you watch it in real time, what's going on. So it's pretty funny.
Of course.
Well, it's not funny. It's just entertaining from my perspective looking at it.
Of course. Yes.
But yeah, so I highly recommend joining those groups around here or anywhere. Any state.
Fun.
Yes, highly recommend. Okay. Do you want me to show you this video clip?
Yes, I want to see it.
All right. So I was on TikTok scrolling as I do, and I saw this, and it's about skipping school, and I want to know how you would handle this situation. Okay. You ready?
Okay.
All right.
So my daughter just recently started skipping school, like refusing to get up in the morning to go to school. She's 10. She's in 5th grade, and she just won't get up. And I know one thing I'm not going to do is fight in the morning, fight with my kids. I'm not going to drag her out of bed. I tell her 4, 5, 6, 7 times, get up and get yourself together, and she just won't do it. So, yeah, I don't know how to handle this. Not coming on here for parenting advice, but I'm just curious. Like, I don't know. I mean, consequences are going to be like no iPad, no buying anything today.
Your 5th grader is skipping school because they refuse to get out of bed. What would you do? 5th grader. You're not even in middle school.
Okay. So again, I go back to maybe before having kids, I would judge all parents like, you're doing something wrong. What have you done to get to this point? And there is some of that. I'm thinking about my own kids. And Evelyn will put her heels in this, dig her heels in on so many things. But I feel like that we're going in that path where you're just building good habits, and they know this is part of your life. This is what you have to do. It's important to learn. And again, she's saying all the right things. There will be consequences. I mean, you have to have that fight. You have to have that fight. You have to do whatever it takes to get their butt to school.
Right.
Because they have to be in school. I do have to say, I love that lady's voice. I love her voice.
She really pretty voice.
Accent, yes. But I don't know, Meredith. I mean, that's just scary to think about. I'm already picturing my kids. They're not, they've got a couple of years to go before they're in 5th grade. But if they, how big are they going to be? Like, what do you physically put them in the car? I mean, I think you find out their triggers and you push those buttons, because I know my kids' triggers.
To force them. Okay. So here's the opposite side of that, Roxanne.
Okay.
What if you just do nothing and they learn life's consequences, where you skip enough days of school and you don't go, then you're going to flunk out and you have to repeat the same grade because of your choices and your consequences. Wouldn't that be the ultimate life lesson?
I don't like it. I
know it's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable way of parenting, and I'm not saying that's what you should do.
Yeah.
So, okay, I know somebody where not this exact situation was happening, where they were skipping school, but they weren't taking their homework seriously. They weren't taking school seriously, and there was like parent-teacher conferences, all that stuff. And this parent, no joke, I know them. They were like, you are old enough to make your own decisions. You know what's good for you. You know what I'm telling you to do, your teachers, and you're just going to do your own thing. So you just do your own thing. If you don't want to do your homework, you don't want to go to school, that's your decision. And they had to repeat the grade. I think it was middle school. And because of that, they learned their ultimate life lesson because of that, having to see everybody go on and you having to repeat it. And now she's getting her master's degree. And she's like a straight A student because of that. Because you let your kid fail. Allowing your kid to make mistakes. So I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't. I'm just giving
that's
an
interesting way to look at it.
It is, because I don't think I would be here where I am or you necessarily if we didn't make mistakes or.
Of course, all the time.
So why would you start your day off with a fight, an argument, ruin each other's day, have a really bad relationship between the two of you? You don't even have a loving relationship because there's like a clash. So anyway, I was just giving an alternate. I don't know if I would ever do that. I don't know if I'm a strong enough person to ever just like let my kids skip school, because absolutely not. But anyway, I know somebody where they were like, you know what? We're not doing this, and I want to have a healthy relationship with you, and that's more important to me.
Right. Exactly. Anyway. Yes.
Anyway, happy ending in the scenario that I said.
Yes, I love that. And you know what else too? I just read something about parenting, and you must let your kids solve their own problems. The better they become at solving their own problems, the better human they will be.
100%.
Which sometimes in my house that works out genuinely, because they'll bring something to me. Mom, can you fix this? Mom, can you fix this appliance? Can you fix this toy? Nope.
I cannot. No, you can go see your father. Well, Dad's not home. Well, I don't know what to do with that. So sorry about you.
Sorry. Right?
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I love you. This was fun today. Did we not get to something that you wanted to talk about?
No, but I just could always talk to you all day. So I have so many more things. We'll either catch up on the phone or next time.
Yeah. Yes. No, of course. By the way, we always, for anybody that's listening, we text and call each other like all the time.
Yeah, all day.
It's not just this, but we do have our busy weeks and stuff like that too. So if there isn't anything we got to or we were able to get to, we'll just do it on our next podcast. But yeah, so I'm going to be I took off the day of my other job, my main job, and I will be in a wedding tomorrow.
Yay. Oh, good for you.
Oh my God, quickly. I do until like 8:00 because I got to get. Okay, so quickly.
Tell me.
With the girls to do be flower girls. So I went to the Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. And I got like fake flowers and fake petals, and I cut them up, and I took their Easter baskets, and we were walking up and down. Yesterday they're practicing, and Olivia doesn't want to walk with Aubrey. They're like competing with each other. Then I'm like, no. I start the music. I'm like, just take it slow. Olivia's running past Aubrey. There's no cohesiveness. They're fighting with each other. Olivia scratches Aubrey. Aubrey punches Olivia. And I go, oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, this is a little preview.
At the wedding. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's what's going to happen if they do this in front of everybody. I'm going to be judged because I'm going to be like, good joke, raggedy ass.
Right. Exactly. Oh my God.